Hello to all students. I am Professor Masood Fuzail. I hope you are doing fine. Today we are going to discuss structure and function of teeth. First of all, we are going to discuss general structure of a teeth. If we look at the diagram of a teeth, the teeth has three parts. The first part, which is topmost part of the teeth, is known as crown. The middle portion is known as neck, and innermost part, which is embedded in the bone of the jaws, is root. First we will discuss about crown. Crown is made up of a mineral known as enamel. Enamel contain hydroxyapatite, which contain calcium phosphate, which makes it hardest material present in human body or in animal body. It is made outer covering of the teeth and protects our teeth from the enzymatic activity or other chemicals present in the food from being degraded. Inside the enamel, there is another layer you can see in the black. This layer is known as dentin. Dentin is a mineralized corrective tissue which makes the body of the teeth. It contains inorganic salts, organic material, and some amount of protein in the form of collagen fibrins. Below the dentin, there is another layer which is known as cementum. Cementum is a yellowish layer which is present around the structure of the teeth, which helps to bind the teeth with our gums and bones of the jaws. Our teeth are embedded in the bone of the jaw, which you can see in the black here. This is a bone of the jaw where teeth are embedded. The teeth has a central cavity, as you can see here. This cavity is known as pulp cavity. This cavity contains blood vessels, arteries and veins, and also nerves from our brain. These blood capillaries and nerves arise here from a opening which is known as root canal. Root canal has two openings at the bottom through which nerves and blood capillaries enter into the root canal, and from there they reaches the pulp cavity. So this is the sensitive part of the teeth, while the upper layer cementum, enamel, dentin are insensitive part of the teeth. If somehow this part is damaged, we feel very severe pain in the teeth. As you can see in the diagram, this red area is known as gingiva, which are muscles of our gums. And as you can see in the black, this is jawbone. These are gum tissue in which our teeth are embedded, and at the bottom there are blood vessels which supply blood to our teeth. So in this way, this is the complete structure of teeth, which is almost similar in all animal kingdom. If we look at the types of teeth, there are four types of teeth. Number one, incisors, which are chisel shape, and they are present at front of the body or front of the oral cavity. These incisors are 8 in number in humans, while its number changes with the change in the species of the animal. The second type of teeth are known as canines. Canines are very sharp and pointed teeth which are usually mostly present in carnivore animals like lion and tiger and dogs. Third type of teeth are flatter, which are known as premolar. These are 8 in numbers in humans, and there are also molars which are 12 in number. These are larger and most flatter teeth which are usually mostly present in herbivores, and they are usually used for grinding purpose. Now if we look at this diagram shows the arrangement of teeth in human body and other animals. There are two types of jaws present in humans. One is mandible and other is maxilla. The upper jaw is known as maxilla, and the teeth embedded in the maxillary bone are known as maxillary teeth, while teeth present in the lower jaw, which is known as mandible, these teeth are known as mandibulary teeth. Now if we look at the arrangement of teeth in the maxillary jaw or maxilla, the first 4 teeth are 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can see in the black diagram, these are incisor which are present in the front of the oral cavity. Incisor are chisel shaped teeth which are help to bite something. On the sides, 4 incisors are present on the upper jaw while 4 incisors are present on the lower jaw, so total number is 8. On the sides of incisor, there are 2 teeth which are pointed, which are known as canines. These are very pointed and used for tearing of flesh and meat of animals. 2 teeth on the upper jaw and 2 teeth on the lower jaw, these are canines. On the sides of canines, there are 4 molars, 2 on this side, 2 on this side, these are known as premolars, 4 on upper jaw, 4 on lower jaw, total number is 8. Now if we look at the next 3 teeth, 1, 2, 3, these are molar, 3 on this side, 3 on this side, total 6 teeth present on the upper jaw and 6 teeth are present on the lower jaw. So total number is 12, which is present in human body. Human body has 2 sets of teeth. One set is known as milk teeth, which are deciduous teeth, and the second set is permanent teeth. So that is why human is known as diphyodont. Diphyodont means human body has 2 sets of teeth during their life cycle, their life age. Now I have divided this arrangement of teeth into 4 chambers. First of all, I have drawn a line from top to bottom which divides the upper jaw and lower jaw into 2 halves, and then I have made 4 compartments, 1, 2 on the upper jaw and 2 compartments on the lower jaw to build a dental formula. Dental formula actually represents the different types of teeth in any kind of organism with which we can distinguish different types of teeth in any kind of animals. So I have made some examples of formulae for different species from animal kingdom. The first formula, dental formula, is I have taken from human, which is first set of teeth which is known as deciduous teeth, which are also known as milk teeth, which are present in the babies from age 2 to 7. After that they grew new teeth which are known as permanent teeth. According to deciduous teeth dental formula, the human body has 2 incisor, 1 canine, 0 premolar and 2 molars on this side of the column, and 2, 1, 0, 2 same formula will be on the lower jaw. So to know the exact number of the human baby, you have to multiply this number with 2. So 2, 1, 2, 5 on the upper jaw, 5 on the lower jaw, multiply 2 is equal to 20. So human have 20 teeth which are known as deciduous teeth or milk teeth, which are present before the age of 7 or 8 years. When human grows to adult, it grew permanent teeth. The permanent teeth dental formula is 2, 1, 2, 3 on the upper jaw, 2, 1, 2, 3 on the lower jaw. It means that there are 2 canines right over here on number 1 section. 1 canine, which is you can see in the red, 2 premolars and 3 molars on this side, and same sequence is on the lower jaw. So this makes formula 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. If you want to know the exact number of the human teeth in the adult form, you have to multiply it with 2. So 2, 1, 2, 5 and 3, 8, 8 and 8, 16, multiplied by 2 is equal to 32. A human adult has 32 teeth in his oral cavity. Similarly, I have taken an example of a herbivore which is known as cow or goat. They do not have incisor or canines on the upper jaw because they are herbivore. They usually feed on grass and vegetables, and they have 3 premolars and 3 molars for proper grinding of the grass. But their lower jaw contain 3 incisor, 1 canine and 3 premolars and molars. Similarly, if we look at the carnivore, they look at the dog. Dog has dental formula 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 3 on the lower jaw. They have little bit difference. If we look at the dental formula of a rabbit, it is 2, 0, 3, 3 on upper jaw, and on lower jaw 1, 0, 2, 3. If we look at the dental formula of elephant, they do not have any canines, and they have only one incisor, which is usually tusk on the upper jaw, and there are two tusks on as you can see their tusk coming projecting outside from their mouth. They have 3 molars and 3 premolars. On the lower jaw, they do not have any canines or incisor. They usually have 3 molars and premolar for proper grinding of the food. So in this way, a dental formula helps to identify different types of teeth present in the oral cavity of any kind of animal. So in this way, today we have discussed some important structure of a teeth and different types of teeth present in different animals of animal kingdom. Will come later for next lecture on diseases of the teeth and their cure. And I hope you have understood this lecture. If you do, please like it, subscribe it, share with your friends, and we'll see you in the next lecture. Bye.